Yeah, obviously, a night where we talked a lot about breaking out as a team in terms of the attack. I actually thought we started the game well in the first 15 minutes, but in the end, a disappointing night. 2 goals. Obviously, we gave Sasha a little bit of time and space, and he was able to pick a final ball. Obviously, the back line's a little disjointed there, and bounces off Dwyer's back and right into a stride. They punish us. So disappointing. The second one a little fluky where Jack kind of goes in halfway on a tackle and it bounces through to Mueller, who was just a little more aggressive on the night and punished us again. So, it's not for lack of effort from our guys. They empty the tank, they give everything, but at the same time, it's a struggle right now for us to score.
There were clearly some instances where in the midfield the passes were not going to the right places to the right people and plays were falling apart. When you're standing there watching that and you're 2-0 down, what's going through your mind? Because something wasn't working.
I still have real confidence in the group. I think that we have quality players on the field. I think we create a lot of chances. It's not a night where Andre has to make 15 saves or anything like that. It's an evening where, yeah, I agree we weren't perfectly clean through midfield with our passing, but at the same time, still had a lot of the ball, still create a lot of chances. And the ball's not bouncing our way right now, and it's not going in the net. And with that now, obviously confidence drops, and we're not really built to chase a game from behind. And it's a challenge. I understand the frustration, from the fans. The players are frustrated. I'm frustrated, and it's difficult. But we have to stick together in the hardest moments. We have to know that we have to move forward and try to improve.
Jim, this has been an intimidating building. It can be. Are you afraid that you guys are losing this base if you don't pull it together?
Yeah, I think it's a fine line. I mean, if you look at our record at home over the last 17 games, which would equal a full season, the record is strong. I believe it's somewhere in the 12 wins, 3 losses and 2 ties, somewhere in that range, which is solid. But this year is the year that matters. 2018 is what matters most. Good start against New England. Fair 0-0 result against Columbus. A tough one against San Jose, and now it was teetering on the edge. We talked a lot about the importance of this game against a conference opponent, and I didn't get the job done. I put my hand up and take responsibility for the group. I still know that we have a really strong team. We still play good soccer at home, but now it's just a matter of finishing those chances.
Jim, when it comes to the attack, it seems like there's a lot of pace is doing its job on the wing, but either the crosses aren't connecting or there's too much reliance on the wing. And would you like to see more play through the middle to kind of open up the attack, or linking on to the end of more of those crosses?
Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of inches. You could go through a lot of the chances we've missed, and it's the example would be the ball El Seno puts across. That's a ball we train. We work to get in those spots. It comes across, and Jay and CJ are literally both in the good spot, but it goes away. Bendick made 4 or 5 really good saves for them. Against San Jose, really good saves. So again, it's not going our way right now. You have to stick together. I still think, again, the group is playing some good soccer, but we don't have any points to show for it tonight.
Is it just something as simple as you guys aren't lucky with those chances, and the goalkeepers are, like you said, making those plays on chances?
That's a little bit of both. I think we've had good looks, and we've gotten opportunities to now, maybe tonight curl a ball to the far post that we try for the short near post and we miss. Is it attacking restarts a little better? There's a lot of little things we can do better. We recognize that. We'll get back on the training field, look at the tape, and try to improve.
Harris said the offense appears to be rushing things, needs more patience. When a team is frustrated, how do you calm them down to show that to you?
Yeah, it's difficult just because, again, we have quality attackers, and they all want to contribute and they all want to help, and they all maybe sometimes pressed and try to do too much. It's finding the balance of look, when our team's at its best, it's Harris and Bedoya kind of controlling the rhythm of the game, the tempo of the game. It's going to be David getting in behind, Fafa getting in behind, CJ being that hold-up guy and also getting in the box. So, yeah, right now it isn't clicking. That's clear. But at the same time, I still know that we have the possibility to break out. Didn't happen tonight, and we have to look forward to a tough Dallas team on the road.
In trying to find the spark late, why not Anthony?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple options. We talked through a few things. There's the availability of Jay, to put Jay up top, to move CJ out wide. We spoke about Anthony. We spoke about maybe Borak coming out towards the end. A lot of different things get weighed. That was the decision we went with. Didn't create enough. Didn't create a goal for us. But, Anthony's still a guy that we consider.
Coach, you missed out on a lot of chances, scoring-wise, but
Yeah.
how much did Bendick have to do with it?
Bendick was good. I thought he was sharp on the evening. He had a few big saves early, especially because, again, I think we're a team that when we get the first goal, obviously there's more confidence within the group. He made a few saves early on, made a few saves late, and it was a frustrating evening for us again in front of our fans.
Joe, and then one more. Jen, Mark comes in for Jack and he plays well. You guys have that young back line. It still looks composed. Nothing totally phasing them. How impressed are you with how they've kind of come together? I know they've made a few mistakes, but that just kind of comes with the position.
Yeah, young guys are going to make mistakes. It's part of the development process. But I thought Mark, obviously, you want him to come into a game where to protect the lead, and we're getting 3 points. But with all the circumstances around the game and going in as a sub is not easy for a center back. I thought he was excellent. He looked composed. He did a good job. He did the same thing we've seen in training and with the steal. So really happy for Mark to make his debut. But obviously would like it to be under more positive circumstances, but he did an excellent job. I'm not sure. Nothing. I won't speculate. I'm not too sure how serious it is.
Last one, John.
I know you want your number 10 to shoot, score goals for midfield. That's one of the things that we're going out looking for this year. Borak's got, I think, 4 shots on goal this year, a few others that were not on target. But how do you get him the ball more and then to shoot more?
Yeah, I think he's had a lot of touches on the ball, a lot of passes that he connects. And he's played some good forward through balls. Had some good attempts at goal, and again, it just hasn't gone in. But at the same time, he's a guy that we believe in strongly, and as the group gets more familiar with each other, they'll get it going, and again, it'll click, and then I think the goals will come. But yeah, it's a challenge right now. I recognize that we're struggling a little bit in terms of producing goals, but still getting chances.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, everybody.